And so is this an AR-15?
Shut up, Thomas.
Is this
now you're being a silly.
Where's the? Can you show
He's
me?
gonna be like that all day.
Can you show me where the bump stock is on that?
Oh man. Well, you see the pistol brace connects here, and it goes all the way up to there.
And I can shoot. Do you remember the first time you ever saw a gun? For most of you, I'm sure this moment came from a movie, show, or video game. It's hard for me to pinpoint it myself. I may not remember the first time that I saw one, but I do remember the first time I really understood what it was. I was maybe 7 years old, and I was at my uncle's house. He brought me down to his vault and showed me the rifles he had collected over the years. I remember picking up a small, empty, single-round rifle. I turned around and watched as my uncle jumped out of the way before he put his hand on the barrel and pointed it up. He told me that no matter what, even if you know the gun is empty, you never point it at anyone. I think it was there that I realized guns were something more than I had seen in movies or games. Something with such deadly potential that absolutely no chances could be taken, even with an empty one. After that day, I never really took interest in the hobby. Guns are a tricky thing to talk about in America. As far as the mainstream media is concerned, you're either vapidly against it or extremely in favor of it. There is no in-between. But I don't think it's that simple, and I imagine most people would agree with me on that. It's a hot topic, one that I've never really felt comfortable talking about, primarily because I've never fired a gun. I'd be lying, though, if I didn't say I was apprehensive about the idea. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of guns, I just know they're dangerous, and while there are never any incidents at 99% of gun ranges around the world, it's the irrational fear that I'm going to be that 1% that makes me nervous. With just about any other activity, there's room for error. But not with guns. If you mess up badly, even for a second, people get hurt. And people die. I think on a deeper level, they make me nervous because of what they are. Weapons made specifically to kill people. And I am people after all. Just the idea that someone at the range could just turn around and cut everyone's life short, I mean, it's not realistic. But the fact that there's nothing stopping someone from doing it, it's a trust thing. Oddly enough, this made me think about driving. It's the same sort of deal with cars. I mean, we trust each other on the road every day. At any point, someone who drives a car could just go to the nearest city and start driving full speed down the sidewalk. That's just as deadly as a mass shooting. But it doesn't really happen. To my point, cars are meant for transportation. Guns are meant to kill things. When my best friend invited me to join him and some others on a private gun range to try it out for myself, I said yes, but almost changed my mind multiple times. It wasn't until I realized that this is the exact kind of thing Thomas Tries is all about that my thoughts changed. I know there are people out there just like me who feel the same way. They don't hate guns, but aren't jumping at the chance to shoot one. So if you're one of those people, then experience it with me from the safety of your house or car or wherever you're at on this episode of Thomas Tries Guns.